Hello everyone, it's Frances here from Ruby Sixpence. It is Remembrance Day today here in the UK, and whether you have lost a loved one in any of the wars or in any circumstances, it's Remembrance Day, so my thoughts are with you. Okay. What I want to show you is, well, first of all, I wanted to address, lots of people have asked me why is my YouTube channel called Ruby Sixpence. Reason being, my name is Frances Tanner, and for those of you who are old enough to remember this, certainly in the UK, a tanner was a common slang name for a sixpence, which used to be obviously pre-decimal coinage. Ruby is my dog, so Ruby Sixpence, that's how that happened. I've been Ruby Sixpence for, gosh, I can't remember how long. Anyway, what I wanted to show you today is just a little haul that I found yesterday. Quite close to where I live, there is a little flea market once a month. And yesterday was the day, and I just want to show you just a few bits that I bought. This was quite interesting, an old Royal Mail stamp album, and it is, it's got a little envelope that says stamps. Strangely enough, it's lovely and beautifully foxed, as you can see. I'd say 1940s, the actual book 1940s, 1950s, something like that. A couple of stamps in there with birds on them, but I actually, sad as I am, I counted them yesterday, and there is about 970 stamps in this album, so I couldn't leave it behind. This page in particular are the French stamps, which I always think are really, really colourful. Between 950 and 1,000 stamps in here, and they're not glued down. They've got, they've got the little hinges on them, which is brilliant if you want to repurpose them. Anyway, I was really, really pleased with that. And I also bought this from a separate gentleman who didn't have much memorabilia or ephemera, because that's what I was looking for, but he did have this. And so rather than split it up, because it all came apparently from one household, I bought the whole thing. And what it is, it's memorabilia, ephemera, and there's an awful lot of it. Pictures, invoices, receipts, tickets, but I thought this was lovely. As you can see, it says nurseryman, cut flowers, fruit and bedding plants, wreaths and crosses, jobbing work and layout of gardens attended to. And this is for a Miss Lily, the invoice, and it's obviously for her wedding, and it says 1 bouquet of roses, £2, 4 bouquets for bridesmaids, 25 shillings each for £5. That doesn't work out. 6 ladies sprays, £9, what's that, 90? And 6 gents buttonholes. Anyway, the whole thing was £7, 15 shillings. And there's lots more. I can't go through everything, obviously, because there's an awful lot. That's a photo card wallet, and there's photographs in it. Photos there, receipts, old ones. Some raffle tickets, but aren't they a beautiful colour? There's some post office stamps within here. And these were particularly lovely, I thought. They are from India to someone in the UK, and look, aren't they lovely? Obviously written by an Indian gentleman. You can just tell by the grammar. There's quite a few of those. Some lovely old photographs. It's a bit haphazard, so whoever put it together, there was no rhyme and reason. Some insignia. There's a fleur-de-lis on here. That says freedom. Oh, I don't know what SJS is. Maybe a school. That's just a little notebook here that I'll show you. Nothing written in it. Don't think. No. That's an old driving licence, which is lovely. I love them because they're tiny and really, really tactile. And those of you that can remember these, oh, I can just remember them. They had the little pages on the back, blank pages on the back for any endorsements or fines or anything like that, which obviously I never ever had. This is a book, motor car ration book. There's no date on it, but the fact that it was rationed will tell you. And it is still intact with the month and the units one would be allowed. Isn't that brilliant? Another one of those notebooks. Stamps within these little... I don't know whether they're first day covers, I'm not sure. Bundle of photographs in there. Actually, it says Government Locks, Seattle, Washington. So that little bundle there, I think there's about 6 of them. That's all Washington. That's some sort of football or basketball or baseball stadium. And this is Victoria. Parliament Buildings, Victoria, and the Inner Harbour. As are those. Victoria. Lovely, evocative photographs. Lovely. A loan receipt, £413 in 1924. That's an awful lot of money, isn't it? Beautiful old postcard. Communion card by the looks of it. Yeah, communion card. Now this one is a bit strange. I don't know whether you could see it. I'll try to lift it, but the light is not being terribly helpful, especially in a plastic wallet. But it is a tiny picture of a lady, I would imagine early 1800s, but I felt it and it feels like tin. So whether it is an original tin type, I'm not absolutely sure. More photographs, really old ones. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, and the rest is empty. But I thought that was interesting, and I love the spine of this book. So that was that. And then I had quite a haul of jewellery. As you know, I love to repurpose jewellery whenever I can to use up, obviously, in my journals or in my mixed media work. It's rather nice. I don't know about the age of this one. It's British made. I might undo those clips and put in an old photograph. I'm not 100% sure yet, but rather nice. That's sort of very Art Deco, and there are lots of stones missing, but I do have an awful lot of stones. from old broken bits and pieces, so I may just replace those. But then saying that, although it's quite shabby, I think it's lovely. An old crucifix. A spray brooch. Another spray brooch, but again, as you can see, one stone missing, but I will mend that. Another spray brooch. I'm not sure what that was. I think it was an earring, I think. It's quite big, elaborate for an earring, but that would look beautiful on a journal cover. The letter B. Some rhinestoney glitz, which, you know, being a magpie in a past life, I can never refuse. Another large piece. These make great journal covers, journal clasps, as you can see. So that, and that's a big one. Looks like it was a belt of some description. Anyway, so I was quite pleased with that haul, and then in a moment I'm going to take the camera off the stand and show you something. But when I bought the stamp album, the gentleman had a suitcase full of old pictures and sketches, and they were very torn, very raggedy. And I bought one, and it measures, I think it's 19 inches tall, by about 10 or 11 inches wide. It's on my wall at the moment, and I'll show you in a second. But the design, I scanned it, my husband scanned it, and repaired some of the edges without losing its integrity, and we made it into a digital, which is this. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? So as you can see, I cut one out, as I do, and I stuck it to a digital piece, which I believe is from the painted cameo. Sorry, gosh, paper cameo, Nicola. And I just thought it looked nice on there because it actually says oil painting, watercolour and pencil drawing, and obviously as it is a pencil drawing, I thought it looked nice on there. And then I will just put, this is an old piece of blotting paper, and I will just pop that on there and maybe use that as a pocket or a writing space in my next journal. Anyway, now you'll have to forgive me because I've got to take you out of the rocker, and I will show you the picture on the wall. So I'm going to squidge you, sorry, there we go, squeak. So, there, isn't she beautiful? Really thrilled with that. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed that little haul. I'm trying to do it really, really slowly so I don't make you giddy. Anyway, there it is. Thanks for looking. Bye.